Get solved today, it's over. I can't do it anymore. It's done.
Because it's that stressful.
It's that everything is an argument. If we're talking about what's for dinner, peanut butter and jelly, fries, burgers, everything is that's not my baby.
Were you sleeping with this other man unprotected?
No, ma'am.
Not the
Mr.
cap.
Kaiser, if baby Isaac is not your biological child, can you still work on the relationship, or is it over?
No, y'all, it's over, y'all. It's over.
Mr. Kaiser, you are not the father.
Oh my God!
You sure?
I'm sorry, Mr. Kaiser.
You sure? Are you
I'm
sure?
so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You guys do a mistake, man. It's a mistake, right?
I am so sorry, but it is not a mistake. You are not baby Isaac.
But he can be his father. It doesn't matter if DNA or not. He can be that boy's father.
Get the French toast out of here.
Just because he has a daddy that don't care, why can't he be the daddy that does? We've been through hell and back. 6 years. We've been homeless together. We've had to struggle to get where we are now. I don't think it has to end because it's not his blood. Our other child, he raises just fine.
I understand. We, in this courtroom, recognize that biology creates family, of course, but there are also families created through love.
But I'm not ready to let go of the relationship, Your Honor. I love this man. This is the longest relationship I've ever been in.
So do you know for certain that baby Isaac's father is this other
Yes, ma'am.
man?
I did not have intercourse with anybody else. I'm not a father.
Does
Not the
this
cap.
man want to be in his life?
No, not as a family.
You lose.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. And man, I'll tell you, bro, a woman will take a lie to the grave if she can, bro. She was gonna ride that out until until it came up that, yeah, he was right. This is exactly why a paternity test needs to become legal worldwide. It just needs to be mandatory. Well, I can't speak for other countries, but in the United States, definitely, because the percentage of paternity tests that come back false is a little bit too high for my comfort, man. So I can understand why guys are scared to have children, and also understand why body count and not being a 304 is so important to men, because this is what you get. Because you see her here says, she said, I'm not a thought, right? But you got pregnant by somebody else while you was with him.
Bruh.
Let's keep it moving.
Sherelle told me, she said, SB, women nowadays are trying to want revenge. Black women, let me just tell the truth about it. Black women in this time want revenge against men. And I was like, what do you mean? She was like, yes, they are so upset with men. And we have the expectation that they're going to leave, that is how we perceive and do, that's the interaction that we have with them. It's already, you mistreated me, you've committed a foul, you're not going to be here long. So in other words, it's like a built-in trauma that all men are no good and they're going to leave. She said, it's an expectation for them to leave. And I was like, are you serious? She's like, yeah. So that's why it's easy for a woman to say she's going to have a baby. She don't need a baby daddy. That's why it's easy to say a woman would say, I don't need a man, because they already are programming themselves that this man is not going to be here. Y'all, I'm not saying this is true in any way.
I caught 64 bodies in 5 years. And then I had this best friend, she was in her whole stage. And then I caught like 50 bodies in her city.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. First of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I blame her. I was celibate for 7 months. And I became best friends with her. And I blame her. Y'all gonna tell me not to blame people for my action. I'm going to blame her. Well, I don't care. I'm going to blame her.
You can't blame her.
No, I can't. I was 7 months celibate. She was in the beginning of her whole stage. I was trying to show her, like, you can't do this, you can't do this.
But then you just did it. You said, fuck it. You gave him to the dark side. You gave him 50. You gave him 50 ball. You gave him a 50 ball.
I'm a blamer though. I fucked up.
She belongs to the streets.
You can't make this shit up.
Hold on, how are you taking your accountability for your actions if you're trying to blame the friend for you catching 50 bodies because she wanted to be a 304
You stupid.
and you were 7 months celibate?
You must unlearn what you have learned.
That was pathetic.
Yo, I'm sorry for the evil laugh because it just made me realize how bad women don't want to take accountability, bro. Because even when it's coming from another woman, they'll blame another woman before they take accountability for themselves, bro. It's that bad, man. Damn. Let's keep it moving. Oh my God.
I just have one question. What did black women do to black men that was so bad? What do we do historically that was so bad?
Stole our children and used them as pawns for child support. You embarrass us on the daily by not dressing modestly. You talk about our mothers when we disagree with your behavior. You call us homosexual when we assert our masculinity. You lie on us to the world by telling them that we unalive you every 5.5 hours. You call the police on us and get us thrown in prison or jail more than anybody else. You disrespect us when we try to bring together our families, which is what you did when you brought up Kevin Samuels in your video. You claim that we're trash and deadbeat fathers, even though we are the most involved in our children's lives. You always talking about how we bash you, but you never bring up the videos of us doing so. What you would rather do is just say it and then act like the videos we do post about you aren't about your behavior, mannerisms, and characteristics that we wish would change. Now here you are acting like a victim, crying to us.
Not to lie to you, I support this. Moses is right.
Fighting has pissed me off more than girls that do good men dirty. I don't think anything would irritate me more. I know girls in the comments are going to be like, what about the men that do good girls dirty? No. We're going to take a break from that real quick. The reason why it pisses me off so much is women are more forgiving and they'll get done dirty multiple times, but a good man will not get done dirty twice. There was this man that I loved so much, I would have done anything for him. But this girl did him so dirty, and I know you're probably watching my page. Thank you for that. She did him so dirty, and I'm not talking about just regular done dirty. I'm talking in the worst possible way, dog this man out, okay? Just think about that. Because a lot of people don't think that women could do really sus, horrendous things, but they will, okay? She did him so dirty that you could just tell this man is not going to recover. It's going to take so much time for him to recover from that. I know women in the comments are going to be like, boo-hoo, they do it to us all the time and they need to go to therapy. Listen, it's just so different for men because if they're vulnerable once and they get done dirty, they will not be vulnerable again. And it will take them so much. Like, they need to go to God and they need to go to Jesus and pray about it at that point. But a lot of them don't, okay? They're just so traumatized. And it pisses me off because there's not that many good men out here. And then once there is, it takes one girl to destroy him. It takes a lot for me to call a man good, but I know so many of them. And the stories they tell me about just pouring out their soul to a woman and she just crushes him and just, cheats on him, lights his house on fire, spins the block, goes crazy, tries to fight his mom and his sister. Like, the most horrible things you can hear, I've heard. And it just pisses me off. I'm sorry, I know I'm ranting. But please, us as women, we need to stop that. If we want men to actually be good to us, we need to be good to them. Like, it's a mere effect. But please, instead of playing and using the good man, go and use the dogs, okay? Go and use the men that actually suck.
Yeah, but the problem is that they can't use the men that actually suck because those men actually tend to only be useful for one or two things. Yeah, and we know what those one or two things are. Let's keep it moving.
Saying all men are pigs, all men are dogs, all men are scum, and they talk their little asses off about what monsters we are, but they don't understand that they're the very ones that created the Frankensteins they abhor. Laugh all you want, but I'm serious. Every womanizer, every player, every guy juggling 3 broads at the same time is only doing so out of fear. Fear of being crushed by a woman. Because one day, back in the day, they were not a player. They liked one girl, just one.
And they gave it up to her.
And they gave it up to her. That's right. They gave it up to her because they're little romantics back then. And they gave it up to the girl they love. And what happened?
They got rocked, or they got crushed, or they got destroyed, they got cheated on, or laughed at, or something. And when they're finished picking up the little pieces of what was once their heart, you know what they said? Every single one of them made a vow. Never to give it up again. That's right, never to give it up again. But now we're talking about the real bastards here, the guys that break hearts occupationally. Because believe it or not, originally those cats were the most beautiful and the most romantic of all. And you know what happened? They're the ones that got hurt worst of all.
Whether it's getting your heart crushed by a woman or the single mom effect, in some shape or form, one way or another, women have created the men that they complain about. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification that way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Neo Trap Volume 2. And if you want to purchase any of the merch, spreadshot.com link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.